Okay, 6 in the morning. Just I have a quiet moment. Isn't that interesting how women are always using those 6 in the morning times for themselves? I wanted to get this filmed before I pack it up. I made it about 2 weeks ago and I just haven't had a chance to film it. It's an altered canvas that I made for my fall decorations, my November decorations, and I'll just take you through it. Don't look at my desk. It is a disaster. The rest of the house is finally clean, but it's a disaster. The canvas itself came from the thrift store. It had a really, really ugly pattern on it that somebody painted, and I just covered it, so it was really cheap. But I started by putting copper paint on it, and then I took some paper from it was a summer Tim Coffee line a couple years ago with K & Company, and Mod Podged that on, and you can't see it, and I'm sure that it's got sunflowers, and I'm sure that the camera won't pick it up, but in this area, in the open spaces, it also has kind of glitter. The central image here was one that I'd been working on about 2 months ago, maybe 2.5. There was a challenge to do some kind of mixed media piece, and I had put this thing together for that, and then it sat on my desk. So the way that I did that central image, let's see if you can see it, I just started with just waste cardboard out of the recycle bin, and I painted it all white, I think, and then I used Timber Brown StazOn to stamp these, and that's a Stampin' Up! Stamp. Then I used gloss medium and tissue paper, and I just covered the whole thing with at least a couple layers of that. And there's wrinkles and whatnot. And then over the top I used Lumiere, like a gold colored Lumiere paint, which is like a paint that uses Pearlex. It's an acrylic base paint, and I thinned it out and painted the whole thing with that. And then I stamped and embossed this image that I got from Craft Warehouse. And then I took regular acrylic paint, let's see if we can get a closer look at that, and painted in areas and rubbed it off so that the embossing came through. And then when I was going to go ahead and put it on the frame, I took the same StazOn pad and inked the edges and sort of inked over this side a bit to kind of distress it. This piece down here was something I cut on my silhouette with just cream colored texture paper, and it was sitting on my desk and has been for a while. And I took Stampin' Up's, I think it was Raspberry Ripple ink pad, and just rubbed it over the top so it kind of gave it that variegated look. This is just some Recollections bling. This is some Stampin' Up! Ribbon that I put over that because the edge was wide. And then these are I Am Roses that I bought. They're just white ones that I used my Homemade Glimmer Mist to color up, and then I put some glitter, some stickles on the very edges, and then this button, I think that's K & Company, came out of one of those button collections, but I'm not certain. And then this is a stick pin I made a while back. And up here is another of the I Am Roses that I colored. And in the center, this is a bead that I got from the Craft Warehouse that looks like a trumpet vine flower. And so it's got kind of a deep edge, but I pushed it and then I glued this so it was kind of up around it. And then I put a piece of bling in the middle. So this is a little bit dimensional, but when it was glued on, it came, because I had popped this up, it came to the same level as this. And then these are just some roses that I got from Wild Orchid Crafts and some ribbon. And then this little banner that I made, some twine. These were stamped with Club Scrap alphabet and then displaying. I made the banner real simply. I just had cut out the triangles and then I glued it onto the burgundy colored cardstock. Club Scrap probably, I don't remember. And then I just used an edge scissor to cut out the edges. I just tried to be really careful and it came out really pretty good. So that's my fall banner. I like it. I like it a lot. I'd really like this piece and it had never been finished into anything. So I was happy to use it. Very, very happy to use it because I think it's cute. All right, you guys have a good day. Thanks. Bye.